Hey guys, it is Michelle, aka Kudo Craftster, and the lighting's a little bit weird, so I am on the day bed because I have this little contraption where I can hold my phone while I'm recording, so I didn't feel like moving it, which I will later on because this whole video is about my craft room. I have to first say thank you to FabulouslyCreative. She's definitely one of my favorite crafter YouTubers, and she did, one of her videos was a recent video about her organizing her craft room. So I was like, you know what, I really need to get this done. I barely craft, and whenever I want to craft, my craft room is just a mess. Things are just piling up, cluttered. You know the drill, my crafty peeps. So every time I just looked at my craft room, I'm like, I don't want to craft. Or like every time I'm like, oh, I want to organize something. And it's like, ugh. So her video really inspired me. And if you don't know who she is, you should definitely check her channel out. I will be posting a link down below in the description box to her YouTube channel. She's very, very creative and like just very positive, and I just like watching her videos. And I really have to thank you, girl. Really have to. But I have to admit, I almost gave up again because I realized I had so much stuff that I didn't have enough storage item related containers, and I really did not want to spend more money on buying storage stuff. This is the time where from here to November I try to save money because, you know, Christmas and Black Friday and all that. So I almost gave up, but one of my relatives is moving back to Texas, and she gave us, or they gave us, I should say, some of their stuff that they didn't plan to bring with them, or they don't plan to bring with them. So a lot of the stuff that they gave us were storage item related, and I was like, oh my gosh. And that really boosted my inspiration to just really get this craft room done. So it really helped, and there was enough storage for me to just get everything decluttered, and you know, I can breathe. I can freaking breathe in my craft room now, and I can't wait to jump back into doing project life. And I do have a lot of projects I need to finish, like my Project Life 2018, my December Daily 2018, my traveling journals, and just so much stuff that I need to finish before this year ends. I'm even behind on my happy planner, my memory keeping happy planner. Like, I stopped working in it in like February, I think March. That was the last time I worked in it, and I'm just like, I'm way behind. So I really need to do that too as well. So let's get this tour started. Alright guys, so we're gonna start in this area. Whoops, sorry about that. In this area here, this long white table. And this area right here is where I usually do my YouTube videos. And right now it's, I wouldn't say it's cluttered, it's just I have piles of projects that I don't want to put back right away, because after I'm done with one, I want to be able to right away jump into the other one without looking for it and opening containers and so forth. So this little treasure box here is all my little kits. Now I have to tell you, I did sign back up with Citrus Twist kits in April because they had like a coffee themed kit. So I've been with them since then, and depending on what the next kit looks like, I might unsubscribe from them, because now my kits are starting to build up again, and I don't plan to make my own kits soon because I really want to finish all the kits that I have in this little treasure box here. And I love that treasure box. I bought that in not TJ Maxx. I think it was at Bell's. Yeah. I bought that at Bell's. And this little pile here is the like part 2 of the video, because I know you guys saw the part 1 Project Life, my last Project Life process video. So that little pile there is the part 2, which I need to finish for you guys. And hopefully after this video, I can start doing that and upload it later on today. So this is another pile here. This is the #1 project I really need to work on. This is for 2 clients, and that's why I have 2 6x8 albums right there. So there's my Amazon Fire. So I have entertainment while if I am working on that table, I like to have the Amazon Fire as my entertainment. But sometimes I'll switch back and forth between this table here and the office desk. So this little magazine holder container is all my alpha stickers. And then since this is probably the only thing out of my whole craft room that has worked for me for a very long time. This is, just putting all my alphabet stickers. And I have to tell you guys, like, I hate alphabet stamps now, and I hate alphabet stickers. I do love the thickers though. Don't get me wrong. If out of all the alphas, I definitely will stick with the alpha thickers. But other than that, like, for the life of me, just I avoid I avoid that as much as possible. But I have to tell myself, in order for me to get rid of it, I have to use it. So that's my goal this year, is try to use as much as my alpha stuff as much as possible. So right next to it is another like magazine holder. I don't know what you would call it, but I actually bought that in Amazon for a pretty good, like, decent price. I think maybe between $7 to $8, and there's like 4 little cup, I don't know how you call that, but this first pile here is just memorabilia stuff that I don't want to lose and that I need to put in Project Life or whatever needs to go. The next one is, gosh, I don't remember now. I don't remember, but okay, let's skip that. Let's skip that one. The next one is all my ephemeras, and then the next one is all, and these are all used, these last 3. So these are items that I want to finish up and use up. So the last one is all flat stickers. I think this one's chipboard. That second one, I'm not sure. But so anyways, that little container, the blue one right there, is handmade envelopes and also half-use 6x6 paper pads that I need to finish up. And then these little zipper pockets that I got from Freckled Fawn, that's where I put like the little bits and pieces that I don't feel like putting back in my iris container that has all the different colors. So when I have the time, or I don't feel like crafting but I feel like cleaning or organizing, I'll go through those and put it back where it needs to go. So ignore that. That's memorabilia for this project here. That's like the Kentucky memorabilia. So that container there is also for the Kentucky project that I need to do. And on top of that is just my leftover galactic Happy Mail albums that I've been making for my crafty friends. And then this is another pile of the December Daily 2018 that I need to work on. So a lot of these are just different piles or kits that are pertaining to projects that I need to finish. Whether that is December Daily 2018, my 2018 Project Life, or like my recent projects that have been added. So there's my Canon selfie, and then this is a little magazine rack holder that I actually put 12 by 12 paper pads and 12 by 12 kits. So this little container is more like little embellishments like enamel dots, which I don't have in there. I put it in my cart, which you'll see later on. And it does have wood veneers, tickets, and whatever other stuff. And then the second container underneath it is where I store my washi tapes. And I actually have a lot more than what's already in there. So I might go through that and pick out washi tapes I don't want anymore. And then underneath it is my, what's that company called? Close to My Heart container, where all my Project Life cards from the Becky Higgins core kits. And I actually do have a lot more core kits, guys, because they were birthday gifts, they were Christmas gifts from coworkers, relatives, and I didn't expect it. There was only one Project Life core kit that I bought, which was the Charming. Everything else were just gifts to me, and I don't have enough room. And Close to My Heart doesn't actually sell that container anymore, which is very sad, because that is such an awesome container. I love that container. So from here on out, I will give you a closer up to some of these fun items. So I will give you a close up on my 12 by 12 rack there. Other than that, from this table, nothing else. And then we'll go to the, let me see if I can turn this, to the bookcase, which is, this area here is my favorite. Okay, so I totally forgot about the underneath part of this table here, which is not exactly how I would want it. But for now, I'm just going to keep it like that. So that container there, this container here is Smashbook item stuff. I used to Smashbook when I was in college, but I stopped. And I really want to get back into it, but I don't think anytime soon. So for now, I just store all that stuff in that container. The second container is just planner, sticky notes, like planner sticky notes, planner stickers, whatever that I would only use in a planner or possibly a traveler's notebook. So that's my bag of yarn, because I am working on 2 bags, which I need to get started soon. So I'm trying to balance between my 2 hobbies, paper crafting and crochet. So that's been a little bit difficult, but I have been crocheting more than paper crafting, as you guys realize. So this is new. I actually bought this, I think, last year. And this is by Iris, and it holds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 12 by 12 containers. Now the blue one is not part of it, obviously. So let me go, hold on, let me attach this little thing. Okay, so I got comfortable now, so I'll be able to show you this. Now the top part is just all single 12 by 12 papers. I don't plan to go through them with you guys because there's a lot, but there's definitely a lot of good collections in this container. So a lot of these containers are different projects. So, but this one is just planner stickers that I got from different companies like Simple Stories, The Modest Cat, and so forth. There's Happy Planner as well. And then this is the Traveler's Notebook project I didn't complete from the beginning of this year. And then this is the December 2018 that I need to finish. And then this is the container that's all December Daily related. And then the bottom one is my scrap container. And then you guys, if you've seen my previous craft room tour videos, you guys have seen this so many times. It's one of my favorites. It's my embellishment iris container that I organize by colors. So, let me give you a close-up of the table that I just talked about. So I'm not going to go through everything here, except the magazine rack, which I should pause the video first. Okay, so I put cardboard here because I don't want these bars to leave impressions on my paper pads, because it's one of those things that irks me. As a paper crafter, I don't like seeing folds. I don't like seeing dents. You know, I try to protect the edges and the front and back part as much as possible. So I do have some 8x8 paper pads from Prima, like Moonchild, Amelia Rose, and the Wild and Free. And then this 12x12 paper pad is my favorite right now, which is Zodiac. I actually bought another one, which you will see later on. So I have the 12x12 Prima Moonchild, Fleur de Fleur. I have the Wolfpack Heidi Swap. This is the second pack of Zodiac by DCWV. And then here are some kits from like Echo Park. I have the coffee. There's Cartabella, Old World, Space Academy. Just a lot of good stuff in that. So now we're going to go over to my bookshelf, which, sorry, it's a little bit shaky, guys. I'm trying to do the best I can here. Okay, let me pause the video first. Okay, so here is my Happy Planner, my Smash Book, 6x8 albums. This is actually a Citrus Twist album I hope to work on soon, because I really like this size, and it's actually $20 on their website if you're interested in getting one yourself. And then this is my favorite row, because these are all new products, guys. So these containers I did not get from my relative. I actually did buy these, and these help a lot when it comes to storing all my new items. So I do have Project Life cards or photo overlays from different companies like Tim Holtz, Kaiser Craft, Prima. I have a lot of Prima, a lot. I really, really love Prima right now. And underneath it is my stickers container. Let me see if I can take this out. And this is heavy, guys. Really, really heavy. Okay. So this is my stickers container. Now, I made an exception because this is a flat embellishment. So these are rub-ons from the new Pink Paisley, Indigo, and Ivy collection. I have some Happy Planner sticker books in here. Maggie Home stickers. I mean, a lot of good stuff. I mean, I feel like I have my own store right now when I look through these stuff. It's so much fun, and I can't wait to use some of these items. So this container is all about paper pads, 6x6 and 6x8. So I do have Amy Tan, Pink Paisley, Heidi Swap, Echo Park, Cartabella, American Crafts, My Mind's Eye, One Canoe 2, and then this one is one of my favorites. I got this from Joann's. It was only 70 cents. It's what company is it? Miss Sparkle and Co. And the papers are just gorgeous. I'm also getting into succulents right now. Succulents and galactic. Those are my favorite themes at the moment. I have All Heart Crepe paper, more Amy Tan, Jen Hadfield, Simple Stories. Maggie Holmes, and Jen Hadfield. So this is the ephemera / ticket, because I'm obsessed with these Prima ticket packs. So I have a lot of different companies here. Prima, American Crafts, My Mind's Eye, Kaiser Craft, Cartabella. I mean, a lot, guys, a lot. Pink Fresh Studio, Pink Paisley, Tim Holtz, just a lot of good new ephemera stuff. And this is from Joann's. These are the tags from Miss Sparkle & Co. And then the next bin is all dimensional stuff. So wood veneers, chipboard, enamel dots, epoxy stickers, puffy stickers. So a lot of My Mind's Eye, Echo Park, just a lot of fun. Maggie Holmes, a lot of fun stuff. I can't wait to jump in. Okay, so what was in this bin? Oh, this is my Etsy stuff. So those are the core kits I have. And how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 core kits that I don't have room to put in the plastic container. So I do have some We Are Memory Keepers, punch board stuff there, but those are, one of them I haven't opened yet. The other one I have, which is the emoticon one, which I kind of regret getting now. Okay, so some of these containers are not as exciting. So there's like miscellaneous, writing tools. There's my 12x12 albums, my refills, punches, and another project that I need to finish. And then I have more albums down there. This is all my crochet knitting area containers, which I don't really like right now, but I will fix that later on. So on the other side, now you guys have seen this container, but this container is completely new, which is one of the containers that I got from my relative, which has helped me a lot. I'm not going to really go into these drawers because it's one of those like stuffing everything, worry about it later, out of sight, out of mind stuff. I'll show you the middle one. So I have some Project Life cards I need to go through, and then this is my Traveler's Notebooks. I did buy 2 new ones. So I did get the Vintage Floral, and this is my first passport, which is the Georgia Blues, which I haven't opened yet. Because I am obsessed of making my own Traveler's Notebooks, so I had to put those in there. But the other 2 drawers, like I said, they're not as exciting. So there are my paper cutters, more washi tape / deco tapes, which I don't have room to store. So I just leave them in their packaging and just put it there for now. And then these are the slim Iris 12x12 cases. So this is all 6x12 stickers, like thickers, chipboard thickers from different companies. And then this is the 12x12 stickers, whether it's chipboard or flat. And then these are like the cut apart sheets from 12x12, or I mean, it doesn't matter what size, but any like cut aparts that I need to do later on when I have the time. Okay, so I'll do my cart later. I'm gonna get to the desk right now. So you guys have seen this container so many times, and it has changed a lot. So I kept some of it the same. I do have ink pads on the bottom, and I did buy the Tim Holtz tins to store all my Kelly Perky ink pads, which fit perfectly, and it just helps declutter some stuff, because I really hate keeping packaging stuff because it just takes up so much room. So it's just nice to get rid of all that Kelly Perky packaging stuff. Anyway, so I'm using this for stamps slash stencils slash die cuts that I've been using a lot, or they're my favorites to use. So I do have the Tim Holtz coffee one. These are roller stamps that I use a lot. I have these scrapbook.com daubers, which I'm not a big fan of, I have to admit. Sorry, scrapbook.com. But for now, they do their thing. And once they're like totally degraded or deteriorating, whatever, I'm not buying that again. Anyways, so I have some smaller stamp sets from Citrus Twists, Picket Fence, some die cuts, and then some bigger ones. I even have the Explorer one. I forgot what that company's called. Echo Park, Altenew, that I love using. Tim Holtz dies. I love using some of this stuff. So I put all my favorites on this side so I don't have to look at this container here, which is from Totally Tiffany. This helps with storing all the stamps and dies. So this is for storage purposes. So if there's a particular stamp that I need that's not really my favorite or I don't use a lot, I'll probably find it here. So I do have a lot of Citrus Twists, and I have to admit I need to go through some of this stuff and get rid of a lot of stamps that I don't use. So I have Tim Holtz, Kelly Perky, some dies from Echo Park. And I did buy these stamp sleeves, so it does help a lot. More stencils, stamps, dies, just so much goodies, guys. Okay, the last part of this craft room tour is my cart, which is the Lexington cart that I bought from Michael's. And I don't think they sell the mint ones anymore, which is unfortunate because I love mint. So I don't particularly like the way I set this up. It's not crafty-licious, if you know what I mean. It's not for right now. I like that it helps me store my tools or scraps. So let me get a closer look here. So there's my Xyron, my corner puncher, and then these are just little random embellishments that whenever I'm working on something and I just need to add something to it, I have embellishments there that I can refill while when I go through, every time if I'm low, I'll refill it by going through my embellishments. And then these are scrap papers that I want to have on hand if I need to add something else to the layout. And so as this goes down as well, I'll add more scrap papers to it. And then there's my HP sprocket. These are punch outs for my Happy Planner. And then I do have Happy Planner sticker books, American Craft sticker books like Maggie Holmes. And then some more tools like the Tim Holtz traveling stamp platform and just other random stuff there. And then these little cart cubbies I bought from Amazon. I think they're definitely by IKEA, but the name of it, I think it's called Cernesta. I'm not sure, and I believe you get 3 for $8, I think. I don't know if they still sell it as a set or whatnot. So that cubby there is all Tim Holtz for my sidekick. So I do have some dies there, some platforms and so forth. And then this is where I put my stamp chamois and my stamp blocks. There's more tools like scissors, rulers, and I do have this lighter here because I did get into the wax seal crafting, I guess. So onto the second level There's some weird memory keepers, punch boards like the tag punch board, mini envelope, envelope pocket, my happy planner punch, my circle punch, tab punch, and then there's the washi tapes I want to use up. And then the next cubby is just twine and my Heidi Swap spray. This is my wax seal container, and then there's like other additional tools like my handheld sewing thing and my stamp. So third level is just all die cutting machines, platforms, tissue paper from Tim Holtz. There's my fuse tool. That one's empty. This is just my sprocket refill, and then that one's empty. So that is pretty much my craft room tour. I hope you guys liked this video, and like I said, I'm super happy that I finally accomplished this, and I can't wait to post some crafted video for you guys. So see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.